if I use the word Geraldine, it's 3. Geraldine. Each key has a separate key. A separate letter designation. So we use combinations of keys to make up the way we hear things, not the way they're spelled. And if I was going to write the word proponent, I would write it P-R-O, and then P-O-N, and then E-N-T. I do try to get every single word that I can. I do put in okays and uh-huhs and mm-mm and yeah and nope. I do put all of that in, and so that is the record, and that's my responsibility as a court reporter, is to be as articulate as I can be and as accurate as I can be. And I have a responsibility to the legal community for them to depend on that, because that's my job and that's what I do, and I've loved it. So this is called real time, the way that you were reading that, and it was coming up on the screen. And in this district court, Judge Fenn has hearing loss and on one side, and so he will be using this real time as we're doing trials, especially in long motion hearings that the attorneys are in here presenting their information. The hardest thing in district court, as far as difficult things, are some of the juvenile cases that I've had to sit through, and the criminal cases are very difficult. And it's always hard to see couples in divorce court being so vicious to each other after all the years that they have spent together and have children together, and it's very sad. That's a good definition of a lot of my job, is sad, because we see so many hard things that just make you feel bad to see people going through those types of circumstances. On the flip side, we see adoptions, which are always happy, and we see naturalizations of people, becoming citizens of the United States, and that's always happy. So anytime there's a happy event, I try to come into it whenever I can. If anybody has any interest in this type of work at all, to work in the legal community, that they look into court reporting schools. There are schools who are certified colleges that you can go to all over the country. It is a difficult program to go through. I'm not going to say it's not. It takes the average person at least 2 years, sometimes 3 years. I just am grateful for the opportunity I've had to be a court reporter all these years, and I especially am grateful for these last 6.5 years.